an issue every week, Drew. Like, can you not just keep the same settings?
Yeah, well, you'd think so, right? Yeah, I think we're live. We should be.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. No, I don't change anything, and then it breaks every week. I'm like,
I got you. Welcome back to the Fark live stream.
So Drew broke the theme music, so we have Dill on backup, and Lucky is providing
hands in the air like you just don't care.
I think I like my music better than our old music.
I mean, anything's better than that, honestly.
Than that warbly.
Yeah, that's what free gets you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel like it's dark.
I wrote that song.
Is that what free got you like in 2009 and you just never stopped using it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's
like
it.
When Napster was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you say they sold for $200 million this week? Why is nobody buying Fark
That's
for
why
$2
I was thinking of it.
What the hell?
That's
a Napster?
still a thing?
Yeah, Napster. They're not even like doing anything.
What are they going to do with Napster?
They want to make it a live stream for bands or something. I don't know. It's who knows what they want.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna work.
Boring.
Yeah, they tried that before with a thing called volume, and it did not work.
Yeah. Oh, we got a question from the floor. Are we early today? No, daylight savings time went into effect in the U.S. and nowhere else, so we bumped up an hour, I think.
What?
St. Gregory's out in the Baltics.
Oh,
they're asking 2 weeks ago or a month ago?
I don't know. But
yeah, we're not early.
No, we're not early. I mean, that's
like according to last week.
Yeah,
not at all. In fact, we're
late.
Just a little bit late because Drew,
my crap ain't working again.
Maybe that hamster is either
equipment.
too old or too fat to run on the wheel that powers your stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's a combo, probably, is it? Yeah, actually, I don't know why. I gave up. I like screw it. So I got I got microphone, but I got no music. But that's okay because the music sucks.
Who doesn't have music?
But we have Dill.
We do.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I got Lucky's got his stuff and I got mine. So
yeah. So we're gonna fake it.
So much for music.
There you go.
Lucky's is way better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, he's a pro.
Different tone.
He's a pro.
Let's try it at the same time. You ready? 3, 2, 1. That was good. That was good. That's good harmony.
This is about as professional as we're gonna get here, guys.
Yeah, I mean, really. Yeah.
As you know, you're done really fucked up if you get that double womp womp.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that qualified for that this week.
So did anything happen on the news this week? Because I feel like
no, nothing actually did.
Sailing in the USA.
Yeah. I didn't pull it, but Lithuania did get in the news again because 4 dudes went missing. I mean, they're probably dead, but they went missing, and nobody knows where, except for NATO, apparently.
They went missing in Lithuania?
Yeah, they did.
Vampires.
Wandering up in them witch woods. Don't go in the witch woods, kids.
They wrecked their vehicle in a bog, I think is what happened, and then they haven't said they're dead yet. They're saying they're missing, but I don't know that they've opened the thing up. It's weird because then somebody asked Trump about it, and he's like, I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
It's like, they didn't tell you.
Of course.
Yeah, of course he hasn't. Yeah.
If a bog witch offers to help you, don't take the help.
Yeah.
That's what, exactly, man. I'm just going to say, or a family of swamp apes, Lithuanian swamp apes.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah, those guys are no good either.
Be very careful.
Yeah. They're up to no good. But yeah, some stuff did happen here. Let me I didn't get this preloaded, so let's see if I can make this work.
Please don't break anything again.
Yeah, I can't promise anything.
Here we go. The Trump Signalgate leak annotated by an expert on Fratty group chat.
What's that even mean?
Yeah. This is
Who
cool.
Is this expert, and how does he? I need to know the credentials for a frat group chat.
Well, yeah. What is technically a fratty group chat?
Yeah. So first of all, here's the credentials.
Oh.
He went to the university.
Trust me on this. I went to the University of Texas.
So maybe
the one with the bell tower and everything.
Yeah. So. So they analyzed the group chat based on every guy's got a guy group chat, which I can't imagine is super different from the girls group chat, but I'm not on one of those, so I don't know. But he basically analyzed what archetype each one of these guys is in the guys chat. So for example, Walls is the guy that, what is it? The person most likely to suggest hitting the bar for Thursday Night Football 25 minutes before kickoff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that sounds pretty good. Yeah. The guy who's willing to throw a loose semblance of a plane into the air, which is what this sounds like. So that makes sense. Vance's though is pretty good. He's the guy that shit talks the dudes not on the chat.
Yeah, totally.
Which he did with
Who's not here?
Trump.
Let's talk about him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
100%. That's him.
So
I was talking about all of you when I was sitting in here by myself earlier.
Oh man, he was.
Yeah.
He was talking to those dream imps.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this what boy chats are? Because in the girl chats, we just do pillow fights.
Oh, that sounds great. I'd rather
Virtual topless pillow fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Words.
Hey, we do topless pillow fights too.
Yeah, we could totally do that if we wanted to. Yeah, I was trying to find the funniest take on this thing. Basically, they said John Ratcliffe is the guy who he can't write, can't speak. Actually says that Hegseth is actually comes across as being pretty rational, but I think on the everybody's drunk scale, he's probably got the most experience there.
Yeah, once he's 8 vodkas in, he
Yeah.
becomes rational, and then by 12, he's lost it.
Yeah, he's the voice of reason during the fourth
8
rounds
to
of
12,
shots.
you need 8 to 12 to catch him.
And then you go out. So
Very fine
The
line.
problem with that is 8 to 12 happens like at 10 a.m.
yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
The
yeah.
10 to 11 hour.
I don't like the fact that we call it Signal Gate. We need to call it Whiskey Leaks.
Yeah, Whiskey Leaks is pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Whiskey Leaks is good. The so I find it an interesting thing. So I will get to it in a second, but there were some great sidebars, including this one from Daily Kos.
Hegseth should go to jail for war plan leaks, according to Hegseth.
Oh, great! All right,
All
Good
right.
job.
He forget who he's talking
Let's
about.
give him the Medal of Honor for that.
Yeah, we should actually. He wasn't talking about himself. He actually there's this tweet
Of course
here where he
not.
said Hillary
It was
Clinton should be in jail.
Clinton.
Yeah,
Oh,
But her emails.
yeah,
it's bad when they do it.
totally.
Mhm.
Yeah. But when we do it, it's like it's totally fine. Which I think has been an MO for a while. It just kind of makes sense now that we're like, oh, you're not hiding it. Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're still not really talking about it on Fox News.
Nah, not really.
Most
no.
of the country won't know about it, really.
Yeah. So here's the thing I noticed. This was interesting. So this pops up yesterday. I don't know who Adam Rand is offhand, but he was reading an article by Brian Stelter, and he cut this piece out of it.
Lucky.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Mike Waltz is in a challenging interview with Laura Ingraham last night, repeatedly said he doesn't know Goldberg. I asked Goldberg if that's true, and the editor said he is declining to comment about his history with Waltz. Whoa.
Well, so
yeah,
here's why this caught my eye. First
there
of
it
all,
is. There it is.
Here's
A graphic representation of their history.
This is a mouth or a butt.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that.
Thanks.
Nice.
This is great. So this guy is a. So
You're
he's a journalist also. That's what this means. So he's responding to this. What's also I tried to capture, but you can't see it. But on the original one, I could also see that. I'm never gonna find it because he's been doing stuff today. He retweeted this, which kind of matters because basically, so the journalist Adam Wren is saying this is a telling bit, and Stelter's like, yeah, but he's not adding anything to it because it's something all journalists know, which is basically the following. Which is so one of the questions that's been floating around is how did Goldberg get on this chat in the first place, right? So do you guys use Signal at all by any chance?
Yeah, I've
Yes.
used it before.
Yeah, Dill? No,
Dave.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
So,
I get my government DMs on the old school MySpace.
okay.
Yeah, but
they
where
are
you
there.
getting your nudes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's government
Christine
news.
knows what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. So it actually is easy to accidentally add somebody to a group chat because it happens to me all the time. I have a fairly common name, and I've been on some stuff I wasn't supposed to be listening to. Not that I wanted to be there, just all of a sudden it's like I don't know anything about this, guys. I think you want some other Drew.
Like Cheech and Chong albums? Stuff
No,
you
not
listen to?
unfortunately not. Boring financial stuff. unfortunately.
Crypto.
Nah, no, definitely
It's
not.
always
I
crypto.
would-
Crypto
leave
and
that.
Chong.
War
That
plans.
was when Cheech quit that
Yeah.
one season.
Yeah,
It was Crypto and Chong.
Crypto and Chong. If they made one today, that's what they would call it.
Hey, Crypto.
Exactly. So it is easy to add somebody by accident. However, there's one caveat: you got to be in their context already.
Yeah.
So somebody,
Right.
most likely this guy.
There's Waltz. So we know for a fact. So Goldberg screenshotted that Waltz added him to the chat. So we know it was him. But we also know, based on how Signal works, that he's already in there. Now, this is a conversation between two journalists. And you'll notice the following. Like, so Waltz said he doesn't know Goldberg. Goldberg said no comment.
Yeah, I say
how
nothing
interesting.
about
Yeah.
us.
Right. Well,
What
I mean,
does
think
that
about
mean?
that. Like, well, first of all, so let's say these guys don't know each other, right? Is Goldberg going to say no comment, or is he going to say we don't know each other, right?
Yeah, we
Right.
don't know each other, and I really have no idea how I ended up in this chat.
Right. Well,
That means-
they do know each other, and there's no reason not to say yes unless he's a source.
Yeah,
Not
these
the
working
source.
with each other, right?
Right. And not necessarily on this either. So like
Either
here's sort of
Waltz is the leak or Goldberg's on the inside.
Yeah, so Waltz is the leak in this case, but I think it's an accident, mostly because, well, first of all, this is the stupidest way. Like, if literally everybody else on that call should have been like, what's that one number we don't recognize? That guy's not talking. Who is that? Like, should have been, like, you would have expected that to happen. It's everybody can see that there's this guy on there.
That would require any one of them to look at the numbers.
Yeah, and there were 19 of them, but still,
they
you're
didn't
right.
care.
I don't know. It's
they
didn't care. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But what this does mean is based on the reaction, I really don't think that he meant to add him to this call because that's kind of stupid. But I do think that he had him in his contact info as a source on other times because that's kind of how Goldberg did this. In fact, Goldberg has been strange because he's like been very unusually reluctant to release all the information. And he keeps saying that. And it's kind of weird. If you don't know these guys, who cares, right?
Yeah, right. No shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So anyway, the follow-up to this is super interesting. So they've both said that they don't know each other. And then sometime, what was this, yesterday or maybe 2 days ago? I'm losing track of time. Mediaite dug this one up.
Reporter digs up photo of Walt standing next to Goldberg at a 21 event he moderated after NSA advisor claims he never met him.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Fake
people at
news.
this. I mean, how many we got here? What is that, like 20? And they're standing next to each other, and they're not talking to each other, sure. But there's not a lot of people at this thing. Also, so Walls attended this thing. And here's how it was billed, by the way. There's like they got a little like here's the it's there somewhere. There you go. This was how it was billed. That's it. So this is the thing Walls went to. This.
The French series, Bernard Henri Lévy and Jeffrey Goldberg.
Right. So he attended, yeah.
So he's like a speaker.
Yeah.
So
he was headlining with
Walls,
Bernard Henri.
Yeah, Walls attended a thing called A Conversation with Levy and Goldberg, but I don't know who this guy is, right? And I'm standing next to him.
Yeah.
So,
you know. I'm standing next to him at this thing. Yeah, he's talking at.
Yeah, so it's like
super boring.
I'm sure it was. I mean, what the hell were they talking about anyway? You know, it's like a French conversation. No,
War plans. Hello.
Well, it's 2021. So
yeah. You think that they weren't planning
they were
wars?
talking about, here's where we went wrong with January 6th.
Yeah, that's right. Here's how we get this back.
Right.
Next time that's going to work.
Yeah.
The other thing that was fun was everybody's been digging around, and then somebody found, this is prospect.org found this.
And Michael Waltz's Venmo is public, and it's full of journalists.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. So let's unwind this for a second.
Yeah, we're really digging up some dirt here.
Man, we're doing great. We're doing great.
This is like not even hard. I mean, like journalists have got to be like, this is insane. Like, are you kidding me? So first of all, let's go over how Venmo works. When you Venmo somebody, it by default will tell people, they'll put it public. And
you got to put that shit on private, son. They're going to know about all those things you buy.
So I will say that my Venmo is public because I'm attempting and I just put 2 emojis for every payment I make via Venmo.
Oh, just like the war plans.
Do they look like
it's a
boobs?
Foot
like
and a camera.
Boobs?
No, it's a foot and a camera because I'm trying to convince anyone that stalks me that I'm just paying for feet pictures, right?
Or selling.
Or selling.
Yes.
Whatever. I feel like it could be the same, right?
You know,
I'm just paying for some leaks.
Well, that's also weird too, because like, I mean, to send Venmos back and forth to journalists, and like, there's so many on there, like it's like 25 pages worth. They actually like posted this at the bottom. I didn't look at it. It's too long. I gave up. I was like, I'm not going through all this crap.
Is paying journalists.
Well, they're splitting.
Or they're paying him.
Nobody knows. Like, it doesn't say. They didn't go into the detail of it. They did have like the list of them on there, and it's like lots of Fox guys, not surprisingly, but a lot of other people on there too. A lot of MSNBC folks. Fark's not on there. Yeah.
I guess. Oh,
yeah. Where's the PDF viewer here? Oh, it's in here. So yeah, it's 26 pages. Look at this thing. Like, it's not loading. Well, anyway, whatever.
If only we had somebody to look at them.
Yeah.
My Venmo's full of chicken feed buying and whiskey buying.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's all right.
That's it.
So anyway, what's
go ahead.
Nudes.
What's cool about this is the Walls' office. And they're like, hey, what about all this Venmo stuff? And it's erased. It's gone. They did screenshot it before they asked the question, so they got a copy. But you know, it's never so anyway, but oh wait, there's more. So then Der Spiegel pops up.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
And they're like, so we looked
This
around.
is a rabbit hole.
It is. It's very much so.
Private data and passwords of senior U.S. security officials found online.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So basically what they did was they said, because I guess they were this lazy, they went to it's not even that hard, but they did. There's companies where you basically just send them a LinkedIn link and they come back with every like login and password that they can find in the wild for these guys. And yeah, there's like hundreds of them. They got everybody's phone number immediately. Currently active phone number, lots of passwords to stuff. Just sitting out there. I don't know what to say, man. It's too easy. It's too easy.
Time for
Seems
some
like-
prank calls.
Yeah.
Did you order 39 pizzas?
Let's have a Fark movie night, but we'll just make prank calls instead.
We'll
See
just
who
call
answers.
these guys. Yeah. I like it.
Pranking Hesgeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Hegseth, whatever his damn name
Hegseth.
is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hegseth.
Yeah, the DUI hire is what we call
Yeah,
it.
right. He
DUI
is a DUI hire.
He's DUI.
He's working for free because he's doing his community service.
Yeah, basically that's it. Let's see. Oh, and then one other wrinkle. This is actually pretty cool. I can't believe this hasn't come up yet because so this week also there's a tie-in, I swear.
NPR PBS honchos face tense grilling by GOP lawmakers over biased coverage and taxpayer funding.
Yeah, good old Fox News.
Oh, no.
I pulled up the Fox one to see because they're pretending to be outraged. Oh, it disappeared because I got to sign up for this now.
Tense
Oh, screw
grilling.
this.
Was it Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she's on a tear.
Not
They-
that guy.
They pretended to get mad because somebody like pulled up Elmo and called it Elon, and oh my god, I can't believe you called Elon Elmo, that kind of stuff. So unsurprisingly, NPR and PBS is everybody's been wanting to cut their funding for years, and they're all jumping up and down about it. Somebody submitted this to Fark earlier today, which I don't remember if I posted this or not, but I can't believe this isn't a talking point. So this is the CEO right here, same woman. See, here she is talking to Congress.
Oh, yeah.
And then here's the bio page on NPR. President checks and CEO of that. Also, look at this.
Oh no.
She's the chair of the board of Signal. Uh-oh.
Whoa, what do we got here?
Whoa.
Whoa.
This shit just
Here
got
we go.
Yeah, actually, it's really just a
Oh.
terrible coincidence, I'm pretty sure, but good Lord.
Yeah, is it though?
Yeah.
Keep digging, Drew. Let's get there. Let's get to
Yeah.
the center of this.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Let's
I think I might have finished the rabbit hole up in order to take us back out a little bit. So all of this crap went down on a day when otherwise I feel like this would have been the top story of the day.
And sports fans are laughing at Elon Musk's bizarre claim about defeating a sumo wrestler.
Yay.
So first of all, I'm like, I don't know what lowkickmma.com is. Never seen this site before in my life.
For toddlers.
Yeah, exactly. Kicking the shins. That's right. Yeah, Dill's daughter is on this site probably.
Yeah. She kicks ass. She kicks
Yeah.
ass.
Shins right now, but when she can reach up that high, everybody's in big trouble. The
That's
So I was like, okay, this might not be a legitimate site, so let me go dig around and make sure. So anyway, well, luckily they actually did pull the tweet.
Oh, look.
I did knock over a 380-pound world champion sumo wrestler, but smashed my neck in the process, which took 5 operations to fix.
Sure.
Is there a
That
picture of it
can we
there?
just do a round of applause for that impression?
That was
was
great.
amazing.
It sounded just like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Totally did. So this is
Is that him wearing one of those inflatable sumo wrestler outfits?
it's an AI's depiction of what it might look like.
Oh,
why
no.
is he wearing a robe?
Because he's
Or
Jesus.
even did it while wearing.
Looks like a deflated ball sack wrapped
Yeah, it
around
does.
it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you know it's AI.
it's that. What's that animal that looks like a raccoon? They have over there as a giant nut sack, and it's also a.
That giant nutsack, we call him Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I call him Elmo.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Would
dare you?
Leon. Call him Leon because Elmo,
Leon.
I love Elmo.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
too.
Leon works.
You're right.
So Musk did pop up later because people were like, well, do you have video of this? And he's like, yeah, but he's not going to post it.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I'm sorry.
Because really, it's him and Trump wrestling.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
And
It
by
is.
wrestling, we mean
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happens.
there it is
Doing
again.
it.
There, it's a
there's a mouth
demonstration.
or a hole.
Yeah,
Which
Or
one
a
of those
butthole.
is Elon? I mean Leon.
Leon. I
Leon's
think the
here.
kind of
Six
right.
Starlight.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's is that a monk in the background doing a heart sign right there? Right there?
He's going, ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, he's got his binoculars out. He's like zooming in on.
Yeah, his opera glasses.
Yeah.
I could see right
Ay,
out
ay,
Elon
ay.
Cooper.
Oh my.
Yeah, so anyway, the consensus on this is like, yeah, he absolutely did say it. Whether or not it happened, I'm not sure. That I
Mhm.
believe
They
that it
say
did
a lot
happen.
of things.
Yeah,
A lot of things.
yeah. So I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
if
wake up in like 2026 from this fever dream of a COVID like sickness that
Yeah.
apparently I've been
Yeah.
in over the last year or
Yeah.
so because this is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
that would be better.
This is
yeah.
what long COVID is. This is all fake.
Yeah.
This is
Does
one
Leon
hell of a
have a
simulation.
house somewhere that he ever goes to? Doesn't the man have a home?
Yeah.
He
The
he
White
claims-
House.
Yeah, he used to claim that he didn't have one, but people found out that he does actually have one. He says he couch surfs a lot. Maybe that one might be true. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be home very often.
No, I can't imagine. Like,
No.
go home, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking go home. Shut up. You
Yeah,
have a
go away.
boat. Go live
Don't
on
you
your
remember
boat.
that picture from years ago, a few years ago, where he had like a gun and Diet Coke or something on his nightstand?
Yeah, like Mein Kampf. Or
Oh,
something.
He had,
yeah,
like,
that's right.
empty cans. He's
Yeah.
like, this is my nightstand.
Always at the ready in case somebody comes to seek revenge
Yeah, or
Throw a
for my
empty
many
can.
sumo wins.
yeah, exactly.
I defeated so
I
many sumo samurai that there's a bounty on my head in Japan.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So anyway, but don't worry, I found something dumber than this, if you can believe
Oh,
it.
of course you did.
Oh yeah. Here we go. This is a good one.
Uh-oh.
MAGA pastor vows to direct God to be an enemy to your enemy for $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, that's very
$1,000 donation.
straight up voodoo. Here's
Yeah.
a
If
little
I pay
doll.
her
You can stick some-
$1,000, she'll let God go after my enemies. Is that what we're?
Yeah. So I guess it was a step too far to say
Like
that
it.
God would smite your enemies, but it's heavily implied. I think. If God did
save up
any
my
of my
money.
enemies. I think there you go. So this is an Easter special, by the way. She's been trying to raise money.
Oh,
for-
good. Yeah, that's
for-
a good Easter special.
Yeah, more plastic surgery, I
Yeah.
guess. Looking at things.
It's exactly
I
what
love
Jesus
this.
came back from the dead for.
Oh,
To
is
seek
this the
revenge on
righteous
his enemies.
gemstones? This is
Uh,
the righteous
Yeah.
gemstones.
It's definitely what it's based off of.
It's the raw story, though.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not. That's not all you get. So you also get
You
the-
get more for my
Yeah,
you get a
$1,000?
t-shirt.
yeah. God will assign an angel to you.
Ooh.
Yes.
Do we get to pick their gender?
It doesn't say, but let's go with yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, indeed. Also, that you will get prosperity. There's a whole list here. Let's see.
You
Will
also
the
get
angel do my bidding?
prosperity?
This is
Yeah.
a fucking bargain.
Look at this for
Goddamn,
$1,000
yeah,
bucks.
it is.
Long life increase.
Oh,
Whoop! Damn it! Come back.
Oh,
Hey,
it'll give
wait,
you
wait.
Elon
Come
fighting
back.
a sumo
There it is.
Will the angel do my job and I can
wait,
just sit at
wait.
home?
What is
with
an
your
increase?
$1,000. We will assign an angel to you.
Second-
Be an enemy to your enemies. Give you prosperity. Take sickness away.
Away.
Give you long life. Give you long life. Me,
Yes.
me live you long time.
Uh-huh.
Cause increase for you. Cause increase for you.
What
I
is
don't know.
that?
A special year
Who wrote
of
that?
blessing.
Especially your
What?
blessing.
Who wrote this?
Chinese
AI.
AI.
Hey, I did.
Chinese AI.
Yeah, Chinese
Yes,
AI.
yes. No,
Yeah.
Chinese AI would probably get it all right.
I will
Yeah,
cause
that's
Definitely American.
increase for you.
Increase. Whatever that is.
Increase in your cancer. I will
Yeah.
give it to you.
And
And
a
it's-
special year of blessing.
Yeah. Also, and this is funny too, because like I didn't watch the commercial, but there's like an Act Now thing. You can also get a Waterford crystal cross that normally sells for $100.
Ooh.
You can buy it at waterford.com right now for $70. It's on sale. Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, so you can get that at Waterford. What's this
Yeah.
got to do with that lady? Does she got a link?
She threw it in. There's another one. It
Oh,
doesn't say that it does
she's
anything.
throwing that shit in?
Yeah, that's free, man. Like, well, for $1,000.
Wow.
This
Yeah.
is,
Woohoo.
I'm saying this is a bargain.
It is. Yeah, she previously in 2016, it says that she tried to sell a resurrection stone for $1,144.
A resurrection
I got
seed,
mine.
if you
I haven't had to
mind.
use it
Uh,
yet.
It's just the seed.
I'm waiting for her to reduce
Oh,
that down
see.
to just an erection stone.
Yeah,
And then we'll talk.
An erection seed,
erection seed.
which
You have to put the
sounds
seed
amazing.
somewhere
There you go.
special.
Hi.
There you go.
Let it
Erection
grow.
seed.
Might I give you some of my erection seed, madam?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm in. Let's go.
That's
Here we go.
disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Gone too far.
I'll swap you some erection seed for some feet pics.
Yeah. Oh, well, hey, speaking of it disgusting here, let's just keep going. Here's a good one for you.
Donald
Oh.
Trump nicknamed himself the fertilization president at Women's
He sure is full of shit. That's true.
Oh no!
The fertilization.
Look, we got babies. Babies. He did it.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the EO where he gets to have sex with everybody first. What do they call that?
What were the Nazi baby farms that they had?
Oh,
what
yeah,
were
that's
they
right. They had
doing
those too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's following the playbook like to the Stephen Miller.
Yeah.
Is just following old
Yeah.
Adolf's playbook.
I would like to know, he says he's going to have tremendous goodies in the bag, and I would like to know what kind of goodies that
He does.
entails.
Wait, what goodies? In what bag?
I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
see.
know.
What are we're getting a
tremendous
bag?
goodies in-
I
Gift
assume
bag. Is it
I'm
the-
getting a bag.
Is it the bag that was draped over Elon's shoulders when he fought that sumo wrestler?
Yeah, I hope so.
Because I don't want that giant nutsack.
Yeah. That's that one. Yeah. Yeah. No,
We're
he
gonna have tremendous goodies in the bag for women too. The women, between the fertilization and all the other things we're talking about, it's gonna be great
Yeah.
in the bag. You
A
got a
swag
swag
bag.
You just put your hand in there and you're gonna get a good treat.
Yeah. It's in there. We don't. It's gonna be tremendous. Whatever it is.
Get a fucking
Swag
t-shirt
bag.
and a
Yeah.
pencil that
You know,
says,
You
Yeah.
also get
I'm
the
fertilized.
fertilization. What does that fucking mean?
Yeah. Well, so remember when he
Between
wanted to
the
be
fertilization.
he wanted to be the champion of vitro fertilization. Remember that when there was it was a while ago.
You can't get eggs at the grocery store, but we're gonna fill human women full of eggs.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Maybe that's why he thinks egg prices are coming down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, so
Anyway.
anyway, then we got that might be it for okay, so that's it for politics, but this is a good segue, I think.
Shining Anus volcano in Tonga coughs up cloud of smoke during recent eruption, Earth from space.
Yeah.
Let's
The
talk
Earth has farted.
about
There it is.
the shining anus eruption. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
folks.
okay.
We really got to dig deep on this one.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It's just missing hands. It just needs a couple of
Telling
hands.
ya,
Yeah.
it's shining anus.
The shining anus.
Ow! You got to
Oh,
put something
yeah.
in there to stop that
There it is.
eruption.
Yep.
The shining anus. Yeah, it's great. That's a great name. Actually, it's because there's a big lake in there, and I still don't know why that makes it a shining anus, but I see why it shines. Not sure why it's an anus. Maybe it smells like
maybe the land around it is full of phosphorus.
yeah, sulfur or something. Oh wait, here we go.
Moss, maybe some moss.
Let's see here. What is this? Oh wait, no, it's a god's anus.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Wow. Let's see.
How much does that cost if you want to
Yeah.
have that?
Welcome
Oh.
to my butthole.
That's a great final line. There you go. Here's the end of the myth.
Please stand back. I'm about to erupt.
Your eruption seed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shiny anus. I
that
don't
was
know.
big. Sorry.
Yeah. Friend of mine pointed out that this looks like an avocado, but now I question what avocados actually look like.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I guess if you once you take the big pit out, but it should be lighter in there, not darker in the pit in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Good old mythology. You got to love religion for coming up with shiny
I
anus.
mean, how did they know?
Yeah.
Well, how did they
That's a
get
good
high
question.
up enough to notice that it was a god's butthole?
It doesn't say. It also-
UFOs.
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 Yeah. UFOs get it. Get 'em
All right.
right. Yeah. We all know. Along
Maybe
the same
that's
lines.
what they're coming out of. Maybe
This is a good-
it's erupting in UFOs.
There you go.
Ooh, Lake
look at that
Berryessa's
anus.
giant glory hole
Oh.
finally see some action after a 5-year dry spell.
Finally.
Yes.
Just put it in there. I don't care whose it is or what it is. It's very lonely.
There it is. It's the giant glory hole.
Giant circular drain.
Yeah. So what this is it's a big drain pipe at a dam somewhere in I want to say California. Yeah, California. And it's apparently a tourist attraction because they
Why would it not be?
look the glory
I
hole.
bet.
everybody.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You know, here's a fun fact for you, kids. I live my place in Atlanta is right across like 100 feet from a glass blowing studio.
Oh yeah,
And
it's a great word.
the fire, the giant oven that you heat up all the glass, to make it liquid and all that shit. There's a little round portal that you have to stick the rod in and all that shit. It is in fact called a glory hole.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Yeah.
And it's all fiery in there. Sorry about that.
I hope they have a warning sign around there. Please
So-
do not use the glory hole as intended.
I hear they give it a lot of classes, so that they do the whole spiel about it. It's called the glory hole. I know, we know, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, my favorite thing close to that is on the outside of a bourbon barrel. There's a little cork in it, and that's called the bung. Guess what that's set in? It's
Bung
the bung
hole.
hole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the bunghole.
Yeah.
the bung hole.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There goes. All right, that's all I got for
Barrel
butt humor. I ran out of.
Well,
Oh, wait.
today I learned.
I almost got a trifecta. The headline for this one, without the subhead.
Your best friend's mom.
Yeah, almost.
Right in the news. Shut up.
That close.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it turns out this is actually a somewhat interesting article. It turns out they were trying to figure out like what impacts on young teenagers have the most positive impact on their lives going forward. And it turns out it's your best friend's mom.
Oh.
Sure is.
She taught me so many things.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I feel like songs have been written about this.
Yeah,
and movies.
She's got it going on, I
American
think.
Pie
Yeah,
films
something like that.
like
Stacey and
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Made
This-
Jennifer Coolidge's career being a best
Yeah.
friend's mom.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
right. Yeah, they said that basically if your parents are shitheads and your life is ruined because of them, the only chance you got is that your best friend's mom helps you out. And what's interesting is it didn't happen with me specifically, but I know people who it did, and that's kind of cool. Not in the bad way, but also in the bad way, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
What's the bad
Stacy's
way?
Mom,
I don't
indeed.
understand.
Your best friend's mom has got it going on.
Yeah, like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. So hey, if you're a good person and your kids have friends with crappy parents, you might be able to help them out.
what if I'm the crappy parent?
Send them
my
away.
kid doesn't have a best friend.
Yeah, send them on lots of sleepovers then.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
boy.
know what to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right. Yeah,
I don't
Just
know.
saying.
sounds like it did it.
I don't want to say anything.
Our
Yeah.
best
Explains a
friend's
lot.
just afraid to come to your house.
That's
Don't
easy.
go in there. She's got God's butthole. And
Yeah, exactly. Again.
And a $1,000 angel floating around. Get the hell out of there.
she really won the lottery on that fucking
Yeah, exactly.
guardian angel thing.
Yeah.
$1,000, she got a giant butthole.
Yep. That's me. Oh, look, another hole. This is
Awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
6 hurricanes are set to slam the U.S. as forecasters warn of blockbuster disaster season.
We did it, guys. It's a
We're number
blockbuster.
1.
Yeah.
Did it. Fucking
Yeah.
bringing back blockbusters.
Blockbusters.
It's
Yeah.
amazing because we had last week we talked about recession and then the Dust Bowl
Mhm, mhm.
again, right?
Yeah, I always try to include an apocalypse or two every week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a lot of them. Yeah, we got a lot
It's
of
easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're
It's
everywhere
easy to do.
these days. Yeah.
See
No
versus
kidding.
I'm in Texas. So you and me,
Yeah.
you're in Florida, I'm in Texas.
Enjoy.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did have a Texas article up here. I'll
Of course
continue.
you did.
I know I pulled it because it was so apparently yesterday or the day before they were under a clean air advisory, and they said Houstonians are not to go through drive-throughs. That will fix it.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice. Fixed.
Well, primarily it's the Whataburger ones because if you know,
Ah.
you know, the Whataburger drive-throughs,
Makes you
you're
fart.
there for an hour.
Makes you
is
fart.
it like the Chick-fil-A
Oh, I
one
thought you
here?
were talking about the gas you get after eating.
No,
No,
the
that's Taco Bell.
Whataburger ones, you are literally in that drive-through for an hour, no matter where you are.
Because of the employees.
What
Hey,
time
with
it
all
is.
these disasters, what are we going to do since FEMA is not, a thing really
Can't wait to
anymore?
find out. I don't know.
Who cares? Everybody fend for
We're on our
themselves.
own.
Complete anarchy.
Yeah, so there's a bit of Fark history with this one. So we were covering hurricanes way back in the beginning, and one interesting thing. So one of the running jokes is it's actually become a meme at this point. Is that so far since 2004, I believe it was, every year they have declared this season to be the worst hurricane season ever, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But in 2004, the last time they gave any different forecast, the guy popped up and said, it won't be that bad this year. And 4 hurricanes hit Florida and he got fired. A true story.
So now everybody's gun shy.
Yeah,
They want
right.
to say, yes, it's the worst.
Yeah.
When are these 6 hurricanes set to slam?
Only
US.
starting
Tomorrow.
during hurricane season. No.
All at once.
June 1st.
Let's see. Between 13 and 18 storms in 2025, 3 to 5 major hurricanes, category 3. It's not telling us anything because they don't know.
Because you know what? It doesn't know
June
anything.
1st.
It's bullshit.
Oh,
one of those hurricanes made the wind go backwards in Indiana, like blow the opposite way of what it normally blows.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That's
weird.
You know, this is them going conditions could potentially be favorable for something like this. Maybe if they make landfall, a lot of times they take kooky turns or then just die.
Yeah.
Like
basically.
you don't
It's
know.
fine.
Yeah, this is basically what you say when you don't want to get fired. Because if you predict this and
100%.
nothing happens, then you keep your job.
You got to
Go the
keep
other way.
people reading. So
Yeah.
you drop a little something dumb like this.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
fine.
Don't
There
believe
you
the
go.
hype, people.
So
Go
we
out
got-
there.
Yeah. go
And
for it.
now we're turning our attention to Florida.
Always-
Florida
always.
man wearing "I never argue" shirt is accused of hitting a woman after an argument.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically that's correct because I guess like maybe she tried to argue and he just punched her. And well,
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't
Just,
argue; he hit her.
Yeah. So maybe it's okay.
Maybe that is what his T-shirt means. I
Yeah.
don't
What are you gonna
argue.
do? Stab me?
Yeah.
Or we don't know what the back of his T-shirt says.
No,
Maybe
we
it-
don't.
maybe
We'll
it
see here.
says
Anything
this.
else? No, we don't. I just noticed something in the sidebar. I didn't pull this, but look at this thing.
Oh, Indiana wife shot husband on toilet after
Jill.
seeing him speak to that hussy neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still,
Still.
Cops say, "You think I'm playing?"
You think
That's what
I'm
the cops said.
no. It's just
Oh,
a bad
no.
headline. It's just a bad headline.
yeah, that's what they say here in Indiana.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to come in the house. No, you
No.
think I'm playing?
You think I'm playing?
Yep,
I'm the
that's how it
police.
is.
That's what the cops
She's
And
say.
then they come
brave.
in.
to
Yeah.
confront him on the toilet though, because
'Cause-
I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah, that
no.
seems like a bad idea.
My
He's
wife will
you.
not come in the bathroom when I am on the toilet, no matter what.
I
This
won't
is
even
a
go
very safe space.
downstairs.
This
Yeah.
is why I have vowed to be a bachelor for the rest of my life,
It's definitely a benefit.
just so I can.
I mean, I
poo.
could get shot coming
Because
out of the
of
bathroom, but
the
she would not come
toilet
in there
or
when I
because
just
go.
so I
of the
can
neighbor?
poo in peace.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you
So I
can
can
poo.
poo
Yeah.
in peace.
It's a good reason.
Not have to freak anybody out with my poo
Yeah. That's good.
on the daily
Yeah.
Say poo some more.
poo.
I love it.
That's
I'm a
enough.
clown.
Sunshine, hush, hush, brown
Florida man
eye, yo.
dressed as clown
Sunshine. What?
gets in scuffle with police.
I am a clown.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
good
Said I'm a clown.
I'm a clown.
Oh,
Yeah, he did. He so they got this on body cam. The audio is actually a little bit funny because they cussed a lot on it, and this was from a local affiliate. So they bleeped it out using clown horns. So every time somebody said, they go honk 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 honk.
Oh, nice. It's Ronald McDonald.
Sort of.
Oh, I am
Yeah.
a clown, sir.
Oh,
I
yes.
am a clown.
It's like, what are you
Can
doing? I'm a
you-
clown.
And
And
you,
then-
Ronald
Oh.
McDonald.
Here's where it went wrong.
Is his
And then he
name
punched the
Punchy?
cop.
Punchy the clown.
Why are they putting their hands on him? He was just dancing around.
I know. Oh, I got a question, by the way.
Trespassing.
So keep watching. I got a question about this. So they're trying to get him to there. He's like, you put your hands behind your back. I can't hold me. Whatever. And he is yelling, I'm a clown the whole time as if that gets you out of something. But then check this out. What is that?
That is his.
Ah.
that is his
Is that a clown gun?
Bow.
You shoot
yeah,
it and
bang.
a flag.
Like flag comes out.
comes
Yeah.
out.
Confetti, maybe some confetti.
Yeah.
A tiny T-shirt.
Yeah, they didn't say what it is. So then the other funny part about this, we actually don't need sound for this. This is great. Then they show him going through his belongings. Here's where he's yelling, "I'm a clown." They're like, "Yeah, you're a clown." Get in there.
Everybody's saying flare gun. It's a flare gun.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be bad.
A flare
That
gun.
is not good.
No, you don't want to clown with a flare
I don't
gun.
know what the flare does.
All right, so here they are going through his stuff. Look at this.
Back up Temu costumes.
Dude, man, he loves clowning.
Yeah, this is
He is-
Christine, that looks like your purse they're emptying.
It's like, hey, I was taking a trip.
yeah.
Said to go on vacation.
He's prepared.
Yeah.
I am
Those are my clean clown suits.
So also, I don't know if you can see this in the background here because I just covered it up. But the other thing they found out here, see what you guys don't know what these are?
Those are
clown
butt plugs.
noses.
Clown noses.
Oh,
and butt
look how
plugs.
many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8.
It's both.
Okay.
It's both.
Hear me out.
And then there's
Ladies
the
and
flare gun.
gentlemen of the jury,
Yeah.
sure this looks bad for my
Is that
client.
an ashtray?
Yeah, well, I
Isn't
don't
it
think that was in there.
ashtray?
Yeah, it is an ashtray and a lighter. Maybe he had that
Oh.
in there.
Punchy the Clown was about to set sail on his clown boat, taking a solo trip across the Gulf of America,
Oh, yeah. That's
and
probably
he
what it is.
brought a change of clothes. The flare gun is in case his boat breaks down in the middle of the Gulf of America.
That makes
Why are the cops hassling Punchy the Clown? Are they anti-clown? What?
Well, yeah.
Beating up on people of color isn't good enough for you, cops? I rest my case.
I rest my case.
Yeah, 'cause
Boom,
that's-
twice.
That's all I got. That's all I got to go with. Yeah, they surprisingly did not find drugs on this guy, but the reason the cops showed up in the first place was because he was told to leave the premises because he was dressed as a clown and he was harassing people. And so they're like, dude, you can't stick around. And he's like, what are you going to do? Call the cops? And they're like, oh, good idea.
Is it
Monty
harassment to make somebody
long
laugh?
What in
Is
the
it-
world is that, Christine?
What does
It's a
Christine
lo-
get?
Monty said long ass why the fork. So I
there it
have
is.
my long ass why the fork.
Telescopic fork.
Whoa.
Is that so you can steal food from other tables at the
Yes.
restaurant?
Yeah.
I bring it whenever I go on
Give me
these
the French
vacations with my
fries.
friends.
Ah,
I didn't get enough
Yeah.
fries.
yeah.
And then I just like
Yeah.
There you go.
Yum, yum, yum,
Look
yum,
at
yum.
Oh
that.
my God! That's
Does
like a
it,
3D
how
horror
much
movie.
weight at full extension, how much it feels like that thing had better be strong. Whatever you're grabbing
no.
can't be heavy.
Will
No.
it retrieve a tater tot?
Yeah, that's important.
I
Tater
guess
tot
we
for
will have
sure.
to experiment.
I'm
But
talking like-
absolutely it will.
A medallion of beef. A small little. Can you swipe a medallion of beef off of a plate?
Or
I
a
can
jumbo
swipe
shrimp?
A jumbo shrimp.
That's a good
perhaps?
one. Yeah.
a
Huh.
fleece
Hey, what's
headband.
A thong.
Yeah, you're good. Oh
What's
yeah,
wrong with that?
you can swipe a lot with that.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fleece headband, but
Yeah.
yeah, thong works as well.
It's pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right, cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right then.
there you
Well,
go.
All
Long
right.
ass
So,
wide
I'm-
fork.
I'm really sad
gotta get
about
me one of those.
Punchy the Clown.
Yeah. Oh, well, don't worry. Here's another kind of Claude related thing.
Babysitter checking for monsters finds an actual monster hiding underneath a
my
child's
Oh.
bed.
God.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
What?
this is probably the most horrifying thing I read. So yeah, it's straight up what it was. There's a babysitter. The kid kept on coming in saying, "I can't sleep. Somebody's under the bed. Could you go check?" And so the babysitter brings the kid in to show, "Look, there's no monsters under the bed. There's a guy under the bed."
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
Was it
no, no,
Punchy
no,
the
no.
Clown?
He did punch them, so it was Punchy the something. He wasn't
Oh my
clown dressed.
God.
I
The
don't
guy
think.
punched the babysitter?
Yeah, and the kid, and then ran out of the house.
Oh my God.
Interesting little wrinkle. So I tried to find a longer article about this, but they said they already have a restraining order on that guy. It doesn't say for what, and he also used to live on the property, so I think there's a problem here.
They know who he is then.
Yeah, because he's been over there before, apparently, so that's even worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
Look,
Ugh.
they're living their
they should
was he
take
wearing
this
a
guy
clown suit?
and
No.
just drop him into the Earth's butthole there.
Yeah,
Yeah, drop him into the
There you go.
glowing anus.
Yeah, we got
That's
to.
the new thing.
This is where the sacrifices go. It's an anus and it's a volcano. I mean,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's
this
where
guy,
I am.
that's-
That's the perfect place for you to hide. God's anus.
Is there
Yeah.
a picture of the guy?
No, not yet. I'm sure it's
Come on
terrible.
in.
I'm sure it's terrible.
There's
This rolled in earlier today. I thought this was great.
You can lay
Kendrick
underneath the
Lamar.
pollen.
Stop your wretched.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show received 125 FCC complaints. Lucky.
Well, it's a good thing. Hey, man. I was like, what is this? This is too good. This is setting the bar too high.
Yeah.
I called 125 times saying Kendrick Lamar set the bar too high for
Yeah, that's right.
Super
This is
Bowl
too
halftime
good.
shows.
Yeah, just shut it down. Actually, I
yeah,
would say there
many-
will not be a better one than that.
Yeah, it
No.
was
No.
How many
fantastic.
FCC
Yeah.
violations did Janet Jackson's boob get?
Oh,
One.
so I got an interesting story about that. But so one of the specific complaints was no white people.
There wasn't one white person
Oh.
That's
in
it.
the whole show. Actually,
But what
Well,
about this
I
guy?
think-
Look at him. He's
No,
wearing
I-
white.
no, I
He's
think
wearing
there
white.
actually was a white dancer.
Okay.
One of the angels was
Oh.
white, I believe.
Okay.
if I recall
So we can
correctly.
mark that
So
FCC complaint as solved.
Yes. Exactly.
all
One-
125
124 to go.
It was.
Yeah.
Did they
124
have to
more
pay
to
that
go.
lady $1,000 to get that one white angel?
Boy, I hope so. Yeah, they got it on from the what's her name? Yeah.
They got a
The use of an angel for a
Crystal
year.
Cross.
It's like
ambiguously white. I think that was
yeah.
the discussion point.
Yeah, he did get it from the preacher. It was like he got a few of them actually. You get to use it for 1 year, so it's like okay, we're doing a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
We need some of you guys.
Look, man, I'm going to put you to work. I hope you don't mind.
Get in there,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. What are you gonna do?
How many
Well, there's
complaints
no
the
following
FCC
this.
gets a day, like on average? Just
They get a lot.
Day.
They get a lot actually.
God.
Actually,
And
125 was low. Seemed like.
There's so many old people getting outraged watching daytime
Yeah.
television. It's insane.
One of the complaints I thought was pretty funny was the guy said, I didn't want to have to sending my children out of the room was the complaint. Keep having to.
I keep having to send my children out of the room. Why?
Kids, there's black people on TV. Get out of here.
Don't look at them. Don't look at them. You do not want to see them working together and enjoying themselves.
They're having fun. Don't watch this, kids.
Yeah, don't.
Kids
go in the
go
other
in the kitchen again right
It
now.
goes against everything I told you about them.
Yeah,
Because
that's
they're
right.
unbelievably talented and great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they Dylan brought up an interesting question. So like how many complaints did Janet Jackson get? They did go into it. She did get 500,000 complaints.
Jeez.
Well, no, but there's a wrinkle. I should have pulled this up because I knew I was going to talk about
that
this.
she didn't rip out that other titty.
Yeah, actually, there's only one. That's what most of them were.
199,999 more. We wanted to see the other one.
Yeah, they. I should have pulled this article up. So it turns out that the smoking gun, or somebody did an analysis of it, and found out that if you broke down all of the form letters that got sent in, and adjusted for typos and whatnot, there were only actually 3 people that complained about it. Everybody else.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
And those 3 were, in fact, people that were like, I wanted to see a full set.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, I thought that there's nothing super about just one titty.
Yeah. No, you need to. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
You gotta get that full set up in here.
Indeed.
And this discussion wouldn't be complete unless I mention that Janet Jackson is innocent and fuck JT.
That also, yes, exactly. Yeah. She had to pay a fine. Like, what'd she do?
Didn't get in any trouble, so
No.
obviously
She did
he's
nothing,
innocent.
and JT planned it. So
Yes.
fuck that guy.
She was just standing there. So yeah. Yep, I completely agree with
That
that.
being said, she did have that awesome ring around her nipple.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's good.
Like, I'm
There you
saying,
go.
I'm just saying, JT might have reinvigorated everybody's love for Janet Jackson
Maybe.
like 1,000-fold.
I don't think it hurt. Yeah.
So there's apparently a bizarre conspiracy theory about JonBenet Ramsey and Katy Perry, and Katy Perry has acknowledged it.
Oh my God, she
Yeah.
was the person living in the walls.
Yeah. That's it. That's a
There's
good
a
one.
mommy. There's a Katy Perry living in the walls. Oh,
Katy Perry looking
buddy.
like stalking me.
Just go down there and get us some more preserves.
Yeah, I hadn't heard this one actually. It was a good
Me
one.
neither.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory is that Katy Perry is actually JonBenet Ramsey.
She is JonBenet Ramsey?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's because the person in the wall was a spirit.
Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
Isn't there actual video of Katy Perry when she was a brunette and before she even got famous? Like, wasn't she singing? Wasn't she like a Christian singer or something?
Yeah.
Oh, probably
100%.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
This is real.
No, she is.
Next.
Yes, she is not a Christian singer. She is JonBenet Ramsey.
Yeah, I hadn't heard this
Sorry.
one. I was like, oh,
Andy Kaufman. She's been doing a lifelong,
Yeah, that's it.
immersive.
It's a very extended joke.
Well, what did Katy say?
Yes.
What was
Uh,
her?
Katy Perry denied that she is JonBenet Ramsey. Said she has heard that before. There's one flaw in that she's actually 5 years older
And
than
alive.
JonBenet Ramsey would have been.
And brunette,
and
naturally
And that's
brunette, and a
exactly
Christian
what
singer.
I would expect her to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what JonBenet would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Case closed. Now we know.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, we know nothing. We know nothing.
Yeah.
We've only just begun, Drew.
All right. And then finally, I got this one to go out on. It's more of a headline than anything else.
Octopus has been spotted riding on top of the world's fastest shark. Like a hat?
Finally.
Was
Yeah.
it like
Like
shark
it's
hat?
going
In the
to
Gulf of
war.
America.
Yeah. There you go. So you have to, I mean, I guess that's an octopus. I can't really see
Oh,
it.
it's in
It
New
is
Zealand.
like a hat.
Yeah, that is. It is.
Wearing
It
like
is
a hat.
Completely just like right in the perfect spot. Just stuck to it, and he's hitching a ride because octopuses are geniuses.
Yeah, they are. They are pretty smart.
Yeah. He's like, Shark, take me to that boat. Let's get these people off of it.
He's the one probably setting the, because, octopi are not of this planet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they might be able to be. I like how they called it a sharktopus, though. That's great.
Who knows? Who knows if he's got shark mind control powers within those
That's true.
We don't know. They've got like 20 brains or something.
Yeah.
Like those zombie viruses that infect ants and
Yeah, except it's an octopus.
Except it's an octopus.
Yeah. The octopus has got it's taking over its brain and it's like pulling levers and stuff and driving it around.
They
it's like Ratatouille.
Unstoppable. What if it's a love story, you guys?
Yeah.
What if it's a romance story?
Oh, could be. Yeah, they might be doing it. I don't know.
Let us go. Let us ride to the middle of this ocean and celebrate our forbidden love.
That's probably it. What if there's a Chuck
Move
Tiggles
your
book?
hand. Know your other hand.
Know your other hand.
Know your other hand.
Know your other hand.
Mildred, let's ride. I love you so.
I like to pretend that they're going to attack an Egyptian submarine.
My father wants to have you murdered. He says you're controlling me. Shut your lips. Shut your shark lips, Mildred.
This is the first sign of the octopus revolt.
It is
coming out.
Yeah. Well, there were other signs, but this is the most dangerous one, I think.
Guys, did you like my shark and
there are other
octopus soap opera scene, though?
I love it. No, that's awesome. I would watch that.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, yeah. No
the
kidding.
forbidden love.
Yeah.
Of shark and octopus.
Yep. Oh, man. Good stuff. All right. Well, I had another one.
Now.
I had another ready to go. We'll do it next week because Dill's gone viral again. We can just talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't take medicine
That's not my fault,
Dill.
Yeah.
I don't try. I just do.
It just happens.
My wife films me and doing stupid shit, and suddenly
then
a lot of people like to watch it.
Come here, Vance.
When I put that up on the Facebooks, we don't get as many hits. But when I'm doing dumbass shit like putting a little character in a hole in the wall, well, that's something people want to see.
Here, I'll pull it up.
What character?
Not this little character, and not that. There it is. Look. So. Let me give you some backstory here.
I thought we were doing this next week. You're ruining it.
The spoilers.
Not too late. Let's go. We're already in, man. We're already in. Ooh,
you see that little guy? It's a little wooden guy.
Yeah.
And he's got a dog. And when we first moved in, I just put him in there. But behind him was a bunch of insulation. So I wanted to put a piece of wood there, and then laying on the window next to that. Oh, there it is. You see the insulation?
Yeah.
There was a furniture leg that I just laid up there. It's been up there for like 2 years. I'm like, hey, let's see if this fits. And there it is. I'm walking you through my own situation here.
This is essentially what he did.
Did you carve that little man and dog?
No, I don't even know where I got it.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I don't even remember.
Look at how
but anyway,
it fits right in there.
Look at that. Look at that little guy, a dog.
Yeah, perfect.
People are excited.
Yeah.
I would be too.
What am I watching right now?
What you're watching? Dill hide a little man and a dog in a pillar in his house.
Go back.
He also is Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Who is John Benet Ramsey.
I can't make it.
Knows all about hiding in holes in his house.
Yeah. There you go. So they're great. Yeah. It's got 1 million likes so far.
It's got a million?
No, it doesn't. I actually can't tell. 40,000 so far, but
40,000.
It's got a bunch of views though. That's the main one. I can see that.
I need some of that internet cash.
Everybody likes tiny.
Buy me one of those angels.
Yep. Oh, look at this.
That?
I don't know who this is.
That guy in my house.
I just went to the next one.
Hi.
What's he doing?
They're like, oh, if you like
that guy.
Like, this is where I'm installing cameras to watch Bill do stupid
Italian.
shit.
He has the best accent. You can't.
He's got more views than I do.
It's me.
I follow.
I'm gonna put this book right here.
He is the most Italian golden retriever sweetheart of a husband ever.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I'm the American version of that.
Yeah, that's right. He's moving in. Look at this sidebar, man. It's like, oh, did you like that? Here, let me give you 1,000 videos of husbands doing neat stuff.
There you go.
There's another
one. Look at that. What's that?
There's another one. It's price for his wife.
I like these other husbands better than I like Dill.
I don't know. What happened here before?
That one guy built a whole ass library, and what'd you fucking do, Dill? You put a gnome in the wall.
I
What's an
built the
ass
whole ass
library?
kitchen, and then I put a little gnome in the
You
wall.
built the whole kitchen. Yeah, that too. Exactly. Ah, good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll revisit that next week. Not the Italian guy though. Although I love it when Lucky does the Italian guys because
Hey, look at me. I'm gonna put in the book out of this new library I built for my husband.
Can we
He loves
let
the
Lucky?
books and a little knickknacks.
Lucky, will you do me whenever you show me again? I want you to
Whoa.
imitate me.
It's not
Yeah.
that kind of show.
Whoa. This is on our OnlyFans site. If
Hey,
you need this.
you can ask. You can ask. He can say no.
yeah,
Or he can say yes.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to
don't
ask
know.
questions. Just
That's
asking
right.
questions here, people.
Just asking
Yeah.
questions. Yep, exactly. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
there was
and
a
now,
shooting down the street. Cool.
oh, good. If you hurry, you could probably get involved.
Probably.
Get your gun, run down there, start shooting. Just get everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, jump in there.
Explains all the sirens that
It's
I
Texas.
heard.
There's no rules.
No, man, get in there. See how many take out.
Only rules is kick them out.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
I got into it. I know, big surprise with a
Here we
Trump supporter
No, yeah. Did you
last
shoot him?
night, actually, and he was born in Manchester and is here on his green card and
Oh.
literally was saying, if you're not born in the United States and if you're here on a green card, you don't belong here. And so
It's
I just
been-
kind of
In his English accent.
I screenshot it and then I pasted that and I'm like, cool, get the fuck out of my country, bye.
See ya.
know, and he didn't like that. And then
Right, what's all this in? Kicking me out of your country.
That's exactly what
I
he sounded
live
like.
here too,
exactly,
see?
and I know this guy in real life. So yes, he has the whole accent and everything. But
Yeah.
anyway, long story short, I had to stop arguing with him because he told me he has cancer and could no longer argue.
Oh,
with me
man,
because he has cancer and is going to
played the
die.
No, he
See
doesn't.
that-
He threw us Trump card.
Yeah,
and
no, he
everything.
doesn't. Have cancer.
I
That's
was like-
crap.
Yeah, you did.
No.
He goes, I
You
would
did
love
it.
to stay and argue this more, but I have cancer, stage 4. Gotta go.
Is it that
Wow.
who's that guy that
Ugh.
ran away from like New Mexico and went to England and called himself Sir something Knight and pretended he was a British guy that lived up? It was just recently. He just
Oh.
got like
What?
he just
You have
got
to narrow it
sent
down.
home. You don't remember Sir what's his face?
Mix-a-Lot.
Knight?
Oh,
Sir Mix-a-Lot?
It's this dude who was wanted by the law here. He skipped out of the country, went to England, and posed as this other man, Sir somebody Knight. I can't remember what his first name. He claimed his first name was, and he went around in a wheelchair with an oxygen tank and a mask, so you could never see his face. He refused to ever show his face. Like he went to court and shit like that, pretending he was this man, and they were like, we know you're not him. He's got the same tattoo, like distinctive tattoos and shit like that. They just needed a DNA sample from him, and he would not give it for like years. And apparently in England, you can't grab it from people.
Really? Oh, man, what the
Yeah.
hell? That's so weird.
wow. Well, Janelle says he was a
He
rapist. Okay,
just-
so cool.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
He just got.
Oh, I
he was
think I found
pretending
it.
to
Hold
be
on.
like deathly ill, and he conned some lady over there to
Is it this
go
guy?
around. That's
No.
yeah, that's him. That's
Yeah.
him. Nicholas Rossi is his real name.
Yeah.
Why does
He
he look like a
called
blues
himself-
brother?
Yeah, he's a
Because
blues
he
brother.
was he posed as this
Dan
member
Aykroyd.
of the old British aristocracy. He claimed to be a knight. Like none of it.
He looks like a
And
knight.
Oh,
he claimed to be a knight, and his last name was supposedly Knight. Like he
Knight.
idiot. Yeah.
Faked his
like,
own death, too. That's good.
God damn it. Sir
Amazing.
Arthur Knight.
Arthur
Sir
Knight.
Arthur Knight.
That's it. That's a British name.
That is amazing.
There he
He
is.
lived there for
Those
Is that
are
him
years.
the
for
same
real?
sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, rapist. Yep. Okay, we'll pass that up here and then see.
Yep.
I
right.
love it.
That's his brother. It's the guys. Okay,
he
yeah.
is.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great.
Yeah, there he was. Sir Arthur
Nice.
Knight. Finally got bounced
I thought it
back
was
here.
cool until found
Yeah,
out he was
yeah,
a
it was-
rapist, and then-
Yeah, the rest of it's real.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I
it's
mean
real.
it's
The
gross,
Earth-
but it's that dweeb was able to skip out of the country
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
live in England for
Oh.
a while.
That's a good call, Monty. I
Throw
wish
him
I
in
thought
the
of that one.
butthole.
It's George Santos.
George Santos.
Yeah, I
Yep.
wish.
hmm Yeah, I didn't even think of it. Totally right about that. But yeah, so there you go. That's all that happened this week. Nothing else.
Yep, the end.
Nothing else.
Everything's
Yeah.
Can't wait till
smooth
next
sailing.
week if we're still here.
Dude, like yesterday I got home from a thing. So this is like kid week for me. Like I get kids going to like color guard finals and one's in the play. So I got home from this color guard thing at like, I want to say 9 o'clock. And I'm like, let me load up and see what happened between 6 and 9 o'clock. And I turn it off immediately. I'm like, never mind. I'm out. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh God.
What's the point?
Not enough internet.
Yeah.
What's the
it's
point
like,
of looking?
it's just more stuff. They just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently
Yep.
Trump went on a bender last night between like 1 and 2:30 in the morning, just free associating things that he hates.
Truth socialing it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
What
I
do
didn't
they
read
call a tweet over there on Truth Social?
a shart. I think it's called a shart.
A lie.
Yeah, a lie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lie. Yeah, that's brilliant.
I mean, I'm here lying all night.
Yeah.
Lying in bed and lying on True Social.
We're used to it. It's okay.
Spreading
Oh,
my fertilizer.
Yeah, I didn't pull that article because I was like, oh, did he say anything funny? No, it's about the usual stuff.
And that's the same way I'm consuming my news lately. A friend actually asked me today, did you hear about this? And I was like, there's so much news that's oversaturating my brain
Oh, yeah.
that I have to pick and choose.
Uh-huh.
So something about a woman performing illegal abortions in Houston. And they were like, did you hear about that? And I'm like,
Sure.
I heard about it, but
Okay.
Not a clue.
Yeah, we actually have so much stuff that's so like on Fark right now. There's a divider, like it only posts so many links, but then like it'll tell you like when midnight was. So it's an artifact. We left it up there a long time ago. We posted so many things on the politics tab on Monday that disappeared. Like we filled it. We filled it.
Wow,
it's too much. It's too much. So
so I'm gonna go
welcome
drink.
to 2025.
What are you gonna do about it?
Do about it. You know, I'll be voting in November 2 years from now. Until then,
if we're still here,
right? Well, you know,
well, they're going to change it to where you won't be able to vote, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're
this
trying.
This is also true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I will have to ask my husband
you'll have a
for
free day to
permission
do nothing because you won't be
on this podcast.
Yeah, actually, so they did try to. So Trump did an EO on voting stuff. You have to worry about it. He can't really control it. But one of the things, and this keeps coming up to the point where I feel like they're doing it on purpose. They keep saying like your real name has to match your ID, and you can use a birth certificate unless you're a married woman who changed her name. In which case, that's like I feel like that's where this is going. And somebody brings this up every single time, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it." Like, wait a minute.
It's fine.
Can't vote again.
And what's even worse is that even if we're unmarried and have our quote unquote married name, it's our father's name. We don't get our own names.
Yeah.
We never have.
Thank God.
We should go out on that one. We're not top of that one.